What if I told you that every hour you've spent gaming wasn't wasted? It was actually making you smarter. Yeah, your mom was wrong, and I'm not saying that just to make you feel better about your 200-hour Elden Ring playthrough. The research backs this up, and by the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to win that argument with your mom. Okay, so most people still think video games make people dumb. Like if somebody spends hours gaming, the automatic assumption is usually wasting time. And honestly, some games absolutely are just mindless entertainment, but saying all video games make people less intelligent is like saying all movies are the same because they happen on a screen. Because certain games genuinely force the brain to improve at things people don't even notice. Reaction speed is the obvious one. Gamers usually react faster to visual information because the brain gets trained to constantly process movement, danger, timing, sound, and decision-making at the same time. In fast games, hesitating for half a second can literally get you killed, so the brain slowly becomes better at responding under pressure. But reaction time is only the surface level stuff. The bigger thing is problem solving. Think about how many games constantly throw players into situations where they have to adapt instantly. Maybe the original plan failed. Maybe resources are low. Maybe an enemy is pushing from somewhere unexpected. Good players are constantly making small decisions every few seconds without even realizing it. Actually, strategy games are probably the craziest example of this. Some players are managing economy, timing, map awareness, long-term planning, enemy prediction, and multitasking all at once, while also reacting in real time. The brain basically turns into 20 browser tabs fighting for survival. And multiplayer games do something else too. They train pattern recognition. After enough hours, players stop consciously thinking about certain things. The brain starts predicting behavior automatically. A Counter-Strike player checks common angles before enemies appear. A racing player predicts turns before seeing them clearly. A Minecraft player instantly recognizes danger, distance, and movement patterns without stopping to think. The brain gets faster at recognizing information because it's repeatedly exposed to similar situations. And weirdly enough, gaming can also improve focus. Not TikTok attention span focus, actual locked-in concentration. Because during difficult games, the brain enters this state where everything outside the game temporarily disappears. Time moves fast. 1 hour suddenly feels like 15 minutes. That level of focus happens because the brain is fully engaged with constant feedback and decision-making. That's also why games feel mentally exhausting sometimes, even while sitting still, because your brain is working the entire time. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean gaming automatically makes everybody a genius. Playing random games for 12 hours daily won't increase your IQ, but the idea that gaming is brain rot is honestly outdated, because good games constantly train your mind before you even realize. Hey everyone, sorry to interrupt you like this, but before ending the video, there's something I've been working on for the past few months, and would sincerely like to share it with you. Design by human. Since my childhood, I've always been curious about logos and the story behind them, and that curiosity is exactly the reason I built my own design studio. And honestly, I don't want this to feel like those big agencies where your project gets thrown around between people whom you don't even know. That's why here you'll work directly with me, and since I've just started, I'd only take a handful of projects before closing the enrollments. So if you're one of them, head to Design by Human.